Hey everybody, and welcome to this journal with me. So today I'm journaling from the 10th and the 11th of February. I'm sorry if you can hear that little bell. The cat's just going absolutely crazy with the toy. She's having a Zoomie. Has anyone else heard of poo Zoomies? My cousin told me about these once, and it's a thing my cat definitely does, but she doesn't just do it after she's had a poop. She does it after she's had a dinner, or just before dinner, or just at 3 o'clock in the morning. So does anyone else cat do that? But she's happy, so. Anyway, back to the journaling. So this page on the left, so this was just Wednesday, just gone. I did a little early shift at work. I'm actually on holiday from work this week, which is why I put so many videos up. So I did a little early shift, and then I came home and I had an occupational health appointment for work because I've got a new job. Yay! I don't think I've mentioned it on here before, but it's almost all finalised, so I feel like I can mention it now. But yeah, I got a new job as a specialist nurse, so I'm really excited about that. I've worked towards it for a little while now, and I'm really glad I've got it, and I can't wait to start. So, and then just here, I'm just putting down a couple of little pictures. So all these things I've got here are pictures or elements that I've put into a collage on Canva, and then I've printed on sticker paper, so it makes the process so much easier. As you can see there, I'm just ripping off the back of the sticker paper and sticking it down. So I sometimes I feel like maybe it's not as environmentally friendly, and I probably should just print it on normal paper, but yeah. And then here I've got a little picture in the top right. There is a little picture from the series Firefly Lane. Now, if you haven't seen the series, you need to go watch it because it's really good. If you're into like girly things, and it's not really too drama. I guess it's a bit of drama, but not really. It's definitely like a girly one to go watch. So go watch it. It's on Netflix, called Firefly Lane, or Netflix in the UK anyway. I do hope they bring another series out. I totally binged it in the last week, and now I want to know what happens after. So, and then that little picture on the left is a cake from my nan's birthday. It was my nan's 88th birthday. Obviously, we couldn't be with her. She lives quite far away from us anyway, but with COVID and everything, we weren't able to be with her. But this was a little picture that my uncle sent us. So yeah, I just stuck that in just to represent her birthday. So yeah. So here I'm just having a little search for a little thing that says happy birthday. I knew I had a little flag that said happy birthday on it, and I just couldn't find it. So this little wallet thing I'm going through here is where I store all my stickers. It's like not quite an A6, a bit longer than A6 size, like accordion folder, and I've split it into sections where I can store like my stickers and little pictures that I print off, or anything that I can just do a journaling, and then I can just carry it around the house with me. So I've got a little supply of things. So yeah, there you go. Finally found the flag. So I stuck that down, and then I'm just going to write Nan next to it in these fancy letters. So the little picture on the far right there is a picture of my cat under my desk. So in the evening on Wednesday, I had a little sort out of my craft stuff, and I tidied out some baskets under my desk, and I made a bit more storage for some of the things I got for my birthday and stuff. And I cleared that little space there, and the cat just decided to go sit in it. So I just took a little picture of it and stuck that in. That Firefly Lane, and in a minute I write tidy in the same pen, was one of my new pens that I got from, I think it was from, let me see, did I write it in my journal? It was one of the things I got for my birthday anyway. I want to say Miso Crafts or something, but it's really good. You got six brush pens in different shades, and I think they were only like a $4.50 or $5 or something like that, and they're really good. I'll link my other birthday haul video down below, and then you can see them in that, because I cannot pronounce the name. Burlesi pens, but one's a brush pen and one's a fine tip on the other side, so they're really good. I'm really liking them, and the shades are really good as well. I haven't got a black, but I've got like a dark brown, so that seems to do the job. so I've been using them a little bit more. What I've been doing is just going over the top in a thinner brush pen, which I got with the Hobonichi handwrite pen, the brush pen, which is sometimes a little bit hard to use. I'm still getting the hang of it, but yeah, I like to just go over the top with it. It just makes it a little bit more clearer. So now I'm just sticking a couple of little stickers down. I'm just filling the page up a little bit. So that little picture of the man with the doctor with his clipboard and the little medical sign thing, I just got them off the Elements in Canva. So I think I mentioned that earlier on, but Elements is really good. So, or Canva's really good, shall I say, sorry. And so if I'm printing like an A4 sheet of sticker paper, sometimes I'll go on and I'll just search in the elements of something I've done. So for example, this one I search like health and it come up with these little pictures, so just to represent what I've done that day. And there's loads of different ones. Sometimes I'll just print random like flowers and things if I'm trying to fill up the space rather than wasting the sticker paper. But like I've said in previous videos, if you haven't been on Canva, go check it out. There's like a free version and even that's really good. I know I've said it before, but I'm definitely considering buying the full version because it's really good. I was going to do a how to use Canva video, but I tried to screen film and it didn't go very well. However, there's another YouTuber called Plan Inspire Create who did a video of showing how to use Canva and how to make your own like note paper and stuff, and on there she shows you the basics of how to print off elements and how to move things around. So I'll link that below, go check it out, it's a really good video. Yeah. So here I've moved on to the next page. I've decided to do some little scrap paper flowery print around the edge, which I actually regret, especially looking back on this page, because it was a freezing day and it definitely wasn't worth flowery paper, but I just really like this paper. It was a mustache, so I ripped that up and like just put it around the edges to make a little border. Yeah, and then so this was Thursday the 11th, so I did another early shift at work, just as an extra shift, and then came home in the afternoon and I finished my DIY washi shelf video. I finished editing it and I uploaded that, so I was quite chuffed with that one because I really liked my washi shelf. If you haven't seen that, go check it out as well. It was a bit of a work in progress, but I managed to put all my washi along the picture rail in my craft room. So yeah. So here I'm just trying to get the sticky back in off one of them. So that's another little element I printed off. It was just like a little ginger woman in like a black outfit with a cape. So because it was so cold, I'd actually put like leggings on under my uniform. So I felt like this like Catwoman. Here we watched a film and I was trying to put it into my little movie tracker, but I printed the picture off too big, so I ended up just adding it into the page. So yeah, that picture on the far right that I've added is a picture that my friend sent me. So she's a district nurse and she lives in Scotland, and I texted her moaning that it was cold, and she replied with a picture of her dashboard saying -8 and a picture of her feet in the snow. So I was like, well, I can't really complain. So I just put that in the journal, and I put in a minute I write Kez's snowy shoes because she was cold. Up in the far left there, I've just put a little quote that I put in. I love a quote. And then next to that, I've just got a little printout of the Happy News by Emily Coxhead. So this is a newspaper that you get 4 times a year. I've seen it a couple of times over the last year or so, and I kept thinking, oh, I need to subscribe to that. So with some birthday money I finally did subscribe. So I think I get the first copy in March, and basically what it is it's like I say, a newspaper you get 4 times a year, and it's like positive news and happy stuff, so I'm excited for that. And then here I'm just using some stickers from that I got for Christmas off my mother-in-law. She got me loads of like random stickers off Etsy for Christmas, which was lovely, so they felt very fitting as they were like snowy and cold, and it was definitely snowy and cold this day all week. It's been so cold all week. I feel like I can't complain too much though, because we haven't had much snow like the rest of the country or other countries in the world. So here I'm just about to stick down that little printout of the cover of the film we watched. So it was just some rubbish film on Amazon Prime. Extract, it was called. It was like one of them boy films, I'd say. But Sam had been to the dentist and he had a very numb face, so we just put that on to distract him and sat and watched a film. Sometimes you can't beat a boring film like that, can you? And then I've started doing this line thing quite a lot now. I'm quite enjoying it with my brush pens, just doing lines across the page, because I find the Hobonichi boxes, sometimes I like writing really small across their lines, but I sometimes think when I miss a line, the writing's too gappy, but then when I write in a single line, it's too close together. So I started doing this just to fill the background in a little bit, and I quite like it. And I'm really enjoying these Sarosa clip pens. I'm really enjoying these. So I think I'd seen on a couple of YouTubers, so I know Emily Lou Arch uses these and says how great they are, but I do. They're really good. They write really smooth, and yeah, I'm very impressed. They're like jelly, but don't bleed or anything, so I like them a lot. So here I'm just doing some little journaling, just saying about what I did for the day, and how it was minus 22 in Aberdeen, which I think had been the coldest in a decade. That's what, when I was working in the morning, I heard it on one of the patients' tellies saying that it'd been minus 22. So yeah, I couldn't really complain with my minus 4. So I just write in that little gap at the top there, sub for subscribe, just to fill that gap really, and just say that I've subscribed to the happy news. So here I decide to just colour in the background with an orange pencil. I just decided I wanted a little bit more colour on it. It was a bit white and plain, so I think and I didn't want to do the whole line thing again, because I seem to have done that in the last 5 pages. So I just coloured the background in a little orange pencil, which I just had sitting there, and then I just do some journaling in this space. And I think that's almost done then. So I hope you've enjoyed watching these pages come together, and I hope you've not mind this chatty voiceover. I know I quite often like listening to what their explanation of their pages are, so I thought I'd give it a little go. But yeah, a couple of my friends have told me that I've got a relaxing voice. I don't know if I quite believe them, but I send them to sleep. So if that's what they like, then yeah, I'll bring them some joy. At least they can feel like they're with me in this lockdown. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a little like, and if you don't subscribe already, please consider subscribing. Thanks, bye.